Alright, I'm not having anything in my hair because with the rain coming today and the helmet and just dirt and mud, yeah. Because like when we usually do team and we're doing like heavy tackles and stuff, and when we do drills, that's like the last half of practice. But this is going to be like 2 hours of whatnot. They have me in a weird position for linebacker. Like, I'm not at Mike, I'm at Sam, and I'll get more clarification when we get there. Yeah, starting defense. I'm at right outside linebacker, George is at Mike, and Sophion is at the left outside linebacker. But that all depends on what is strength. Usually George is will, and we can put in Sophion as the strong, because him and whatnot. We can all figure that out. Like, why are you putting George in at Mike? I mean, maybe he's got something better. I'll ask Ed when I get there because Ed's DC. So yeah, we'll figure that one out. Maybe Maurice just put people out on the depth chart and we sort it out later. Well, who knows? It's 10:10-ish of sorts, and we're taking the 10:45 train because I was going to leave at 10:15. But then I realized if we leave at 10:15, then we will get to the field by 11:26. And call time to the field is noon. Yeah. Which is 2 hours before kickoff. So we're leaving at 10:45, so we'll get to the field at 11:56.
We could leave in like 3 minutes and get food.
That's true. I don't know if kiosk is necessarily going to be open. I mean, there's always Albert Heijn and stuff, but the bakery's not open. Yeah. And we could go now and go check. We will not hit the 10:15 train, obviously. Yeah. But there is also a 12-minute gap between the bus and the train arriving at Hilversum, and the Albert Heijn's open, and by that,
Burger King will be open.
There's no Burger King there. There's a Smueller's.
The Smueller's will be open.
Yeah. Like, I don't want to eat anything, but I can definitely understand you're going to want something.
Yeah.
Yeah, even if all you have is fries, you're good.
Yeah.
And if you need water today, we're going to get dumped on. I'm apologizing now for any strange footage. I'm going to try to put it in as much as I can. But this thing is, and Aaron's going to do his absolute best. He's done before, but sometimes this thing's going to get foggy. This thing's going to be wet. He's not going to be in the right angle. It's going to be a mess. Like, if he's not at the right spot and we're 30 yards further down the field and he doesn't move in time, which is fine because we're trying to do more of a running clock thing, I might miss a play in editing, which we're just accepting. I'm accepting now. Hopefully I'll at least be able to get
most of it.
20 out of 120 plays. That's what I'm hoping for. He's giving me that look like...
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
I'm at least 20. If I can get more. I mean, I don't want to just line this thing up with clips and have it a 15-minute video. I might as well just fly to the Netherlands and come see the game.
Yes, they ought to.
you look a little, but not too bad.
Obviously. Yeah. The touch screen works if you want to grab a picture on that thing. What? I was just taking pictures. I can't vlog in this wind. Okay, so the game ends 14-0. I'm going to give a little bit of update here. Arnhem played Lelystad. Arnhem lost. And people were like, oh, Arnhem lost? We get to Lelystad. And they're like, oh, okay, yeah. It's really dark because it's like super rainy. And yeah, it's not really super rainy. It was, and now everyone's like got their hoods up and stuff like I do. We're gonna swing by Tomatillo. Anyways, getting distracted here because it's been like half an hour and since we got on the train, and it's been like an hour and a half since the game ended or something like that. Anyways, so yeah, I'm like really loopy right now, and so Lelystad won against Arnhem, and Rotterdam Trojans won against Groningen, which is odd because Rotterdam actually, I don't want to say is odd, but Rotterdam is the one that got promoted from the lower division up into Eredivisie. So one would maybe expect that they wouldn't take on Rout and Average. You know what I mean? It's 20-0 in football is pretty intense. And we were 14-0, but you know, the wind, I cannot even, oh my God. The shocker of this whole weekend is that Almere, Flevoland, beat the Crusaders. Like,
The Amsterdam Crusaders.
The Amsterdam motherfucking Crusaders. So they've all been saying like, oh well, yeah, Crew isn't, you know, they don't have all the same people anymore. Many of their starters left, went to other European teams, or just stopped playing, or something about the I don't even know all this stuff. This is just some of the stuff I heard in English and a little Dutch in the locker room. But yeah, so they were joking that this broke Crew's 45 game win streak or something like that. People in the GTL are like, campeón, 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 you know, champion again. Like, and I'm like, that's kind of sad that you guys are like, we only have a chance if Crew sucks because we can't beat Crew. And I'm like, no, you can beat Crew. We can beat Crew. We could have beat Crew last year. Anyways, time for tomatilla. Time for dinner. I'm sore. Hi.
Oh. Wait,